A perimeter is a distance around the figure. So, what is the area? Welcome to Mathematics Warehouse. Our lesson today is about areas of polygons. First, we need to know what does area mean. Area is number of square units needed to cover a surface or figure. So what is a polygon? A polygon is a closed plane figure that made up of 3 or more line segments. We name line segments sides and we name the polygon according to number of its sides. For example, if the polygon has 3 sides, we call it triangle. If it has 4 sides, we call it quadrilateral. If it has 5 sides, we call it pentagon. 6 sides, we call it hexagon. If 7 sides, we call it heptagon. And 8 sides, we call it octagon. What is the area of rectangle? The area of rectangle is the product of its two dimensions, length and width. So area of rectangle equal length times width. Because a square is a special case of rectangle in which length is the same like width, so area of a square is side length times itself. Area of parallelogram, we can convert it to be a rectangle, and at this case its two dimensions would be base and height. So the area of parallelogram is base length times height. Area of rhombus is the product of its two diagonals divided by 2. Area of triangle is a half of area of parallelogram because triangle is a half of parallelogram. So area of triangle is base length times height divided by 2, or we can say half base times height. So we can find the area of any polygon by cutting this polygon into another polygons that we can calculate their area. For example, area of trapezoid. You can cut the trapezoid into 3 parts, 2 triangles and 1 rectangle or 1 square. But also it has its formula. As we know, trapezoid has 2 parallel bases. The area of trapezoid is the sum of 2 parallel bases divided by 2 multiplied its height. And the area of kite, as we know, the kite is a special case of rhombus. So we can use the same formula, the product of its two diagonals divided by 2. Or also you can cut the kite into 2 different triangles and find its area. Let us take some different examples. Find the area of each of the following figures. We have parallelogram. The area of parallelogram equals base length times height. So now, which one is base? 12 is base and the height is 7. So the area here equals 7 times 12. So the area equals 84 square meter. Number 2, we have a parallelogram. And as we said, area of parallelogram equals base times height. So just determine which one is base, which one is height. Here we have the base is 9 and the height is 8.6. So area equals 9 times 8.6. So 86 times 9, 6 times 9, 54, 4 and get 5. 8 times 9 equals 72 plus 5 equals 77. We have one place, so the answer is 77.4 square centimeter. Number 3, we have a triangle. And as we said, the area of triangle is the half area of parallelogram. So the area of triangle equals base times height divided by 2. Or we can say half base times height. So area equals base length, which is 4.2, times height, which is 3.5, divided by 2. We can simplify. So divided by 2 equals 1, divided by 2 equals 2.1. So now it's 2.1 times 3.5. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, put 0, 3 and 6. Now add 5, 3, 7. We have 2 decimal places, so the answer is 7.35 square inches. Number 4, as you can see, we have a triangle. Area of triangle is base times height divided by 2. So base is 6 and height is 4. Divided by 2, so we can simplify, so the answer is 12 square yards. Area of trapezoid. Area of trapezoid is the sum of 2 parallel bases divided by 2 multiplied by height. Just to determine now what are 2 parallel bases, as you can see, one is 3 and second one is 6.3. So the sum is 9.3 divided by 2 multiplied by 4. So now we can simplify. The answer is 18.6 square centimeter. Next, we have a kite. As we said, we can divide this kite into two different shapes. We can divide this kite into two triangles, this triangle and that one. By finding the area of one of these triangles, its base is 4 plus 18, which is 22, and height 6. So area equals base times height divided by 2, which is 22 times 6 divided by 2. So the answer is 66. So we can say the area of the kite equals 66 times 2, 132. Or we can use its formula. Area of kite equals the product of its two diagonals divided by 2. So d1, d2 divided by 2. d1 is 22, d2 is 12 divided by 2. So it's 132 square inches, the same answer. Find the area of this figure. We can complete this figure to be a rectangle. We have here this length is 2, this is 2, so total length is 20, and here total length is 12. So the area of total is 20 times 12, which is 240. But notice the small square here and here, it's 2 times 2, which is 4, and here 2 times 2, which is 4. So the area equals 240 minus 4 minus 4. So area equals 240 minus 8, 232 square centimeter. At number 8, we have many ways. If we cut it from here and from here, this would be 10, because here we have this part is 5 given, and this part is 5 as well, and this part is 10. So now we have the area of this part is 26 times 10, which is 260, and the area of this part is 15, and area of this part is 20. So now area equals 260 plus 20 plus 15. So area equals 592 square feet. At number 9, as you can see, we have 5 different parts. Area of square equals side length times itself. 8 times 8 equals 64. Area of triangle equal base times height divided by 2, which is 3 times 8 divided by 2 equals 12. But we have 4 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4 different triangles. So the total area now equals 48 plus 64. So 2 and carry up 1, 11. So the answer is 112 square centimeter. Thanks for watching us.